What up, guys? Driver Man here. Here to talk to you about a rideshare vomit scam that appears to be going on. So, okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you're always on top of the latest news and weird things that are going on in rideshare and the food delivery business. Today we're going to tell you about a a Chicago man who fought back using the news about some kind of a scam that a Lyft driver, was trying to impose on him. So apparently this Lyft driver took a photo of something in the back of his seat, something that he put in, and claimed that it was the rider, or one of the passenger's riders, who had vomited in his car. So this guy is getting alerts from Lyft, and he's seeing like his bank account, okay, $100 from Lyft, and then another $150 from Lyft, and he's wondering, well, for what? So it turns out the driver was accusing him of having vomited in his car, but he says that none of his passengers ever, vomited in the car, so they had to look into it. So the passenger's niece looked into it, and using geotagging technology to find out where the picture was taken, they were able to determine that it was taken in a location different from both the pickup and anywhere along the route to the driver's home, because they went from apparently they went out for a few drinks at the Laugh Factory, and then they went down from the Laugh Factory to their home near Chicago, and they were nowhere near where that photo was taken and uploaded to be used as an accusatory photographic evidence. So luckily they were able to do that, so that they could help verify their claim and be like, hey, this isn't our thing. So Lyft wasn't paying attention, so he ended up calling the I-Team, ABC, iNews, and they got involved. And then once they got involved, they were able to have something happen. So what happened was they ended up deactivating the driver's account because they did an investigation, and then they refunded the guy's money, which is the right thing. So it's like, wow, that's pretty crappy, dude, by driver. I mean, here we've got like passengers that are making like false claims and saying, oh, the driver did this, the driver did that, so they can get free rides. Which, by the way, if you're doing that to get free rides, you're a pretty crappy human being, because the rides are already pretty cheap as it is. So if you're trying to make it free, you're pretty shitty. But now we've got, of course, there's the opposite. There's also bad asshole drivers. There's been drivers who have raped, passengers with Uber. There have been drivers who have killed their passengers. And in this case, now it's some douchebag who is trying to make money off of some guy who hasn't even done anything by scamming him with these fake photos. Luckily, the photo sucked, too, because it looked like chocolate ice cream with bananas in it, apparently, which is probably what it was. So, first of all, dude, you're an idiot because your photo sucked anyway. So if you're gonna try to scam somebody, at least have, a photo of actual vomit. Just kidding. Don't even try to scam anybody. But I'm saying, this guy's a moron, for even trying to like post something that didn't even look right, and in the photo didn't even fit the location anyway. So good. I'm glad that they were smart and they looked into it and saw that you're a fucking clown, because you shouldn't be doing that to your passengers, not somebody who actually hasn't not done anything. I'm lucky, knock on brick, I've actually never had anybody vomit in my car. I've had it happen very close. I've been lucky where I've been able to, stop and have the people like push their, put their head out and puke. I once had food spilled in my car, and I took a photo of it, and I submitted it to Lyft, but unfortunately they didn't do anything about it. They said, oh, it's not like sufficient enough for a claim. And turns out, luckily, all it really was mostly just like little onions and like lettuce and stuff like that for the most part. There was some liquid, like from sauce, because it was tacos. I think some tacos that they got off like a taco truck or something like that. There's like 4 drunk dudes that I picked up one night. So riders, passengers, beware that this is going on. There might be, this could happen to you. Make sure that you're watching your bank account and your charges from Lyft. If you're seeing something that's like $80 or $150, and your ride was only like, like a 20-minute ride, and it wasn't, at like 3 o'clock in the butt morning where you're, going home drunk, then maybe that might be not correct. So make sure that you're paying attention to that, so that you can not have that happen to you, because apparently some drivers are being shitty and doing stuff like that. So make sure that you protect yourselves, and drivers, don't do that. Have some integrity and only report the real stuff, because most of them are. Luckily, there are a lot of these reports that are actually true. So let's keep it that way, guys. Just report the ones that are actually true. Don't lie, because you're going to lose your job. And if you don't, you're just going to have bad karma go towards you anyway.